Hi everyone! In this tutorial, I will show you how you can create a parametric concentric reducer in Autodesk Revit. Together, we'll create a CSV file-based Revit family that will be controlled by a lookup table and will work across different sizes. I will start by opening the Pipex2 connectors template, which is available for download on the Pipex website, and then I'll add a few reference planes. I'll move it a bit closer to the central axis and add a few more reference planes. Then I'll add dimensions. I'll equalize these reference planes. Yes, again, I'll set this value to 1 millimeter and I'll lock it. Alright, so this distance will be the diameter of the second pipe end, and this will be the... Wait, I'll lock also this dimension and then we'll continue. So this dimension will be the diameter of the first pipe end. Yes, I'll equalize them and add diameter dimension. For this dimension, I can add an existing label. So let me see, it will be the end1 DU parameter. Before I assign a label to this dimension, I will go to family types and I will change the parameter values for some dimensions. So first of all, I'll change the end2 DU parameter and we'll set it to 17,3 millimeters. I'll also delete this formula because the two pipe ends of the concentric reducer will have different diameters. So we won't use this formula. Instead, we will need to set the end1 DU, the end1 DN and end2 DN parameters manually. So for now, this is it. I will click apply and OK. Now we can select this dimension and we'll assign the end2 DU parameter to this dimension. Let's add a few more dimensions. This will be the overall length of our concentric reducer. For this dimension, I will add a new parameter and we'll call it A, and I'll make it an instance parameter. Then we'll also need the length of the first reducer segment. Let's create a new parameter for this segment and I'll call it L4 instance. Okay, and for this one, the second segment of the reducer, I'll also add a dimension and we'll create a new parameter that I will call L3. We are done setting reference planes and can continue with the geometry. To create geometry, I will go to the Create tab and select Revolve. Next, we need to draw a profile for our revolve, and I'll do it using the simple line. Then I'll align the lines of my profile with the reference planes using the Align tool. First I click the reference plane and then the line, and I click the lock icons. Oh, sorry. Then I'll specify the axis of rotation. You can either pick an existing line or you can draw a new line. I will pick the existing reference plane and then I'll click OK. So here's our reducer. Let's go to a 3D view and see what we have created. In the next step, I will import a CSV lookup table that will control the dimensions of our reducer. To do it, I will go to Family Types and then I'll go to Manage Lookup Tables. I will delete the existing lookup table and import a new one. I will click Open and then click OK. Then you need to find the Lookup tab parameter in the text category and type in the exact name of the CSV file that you have imported. Now we can start filling in the parameter values. I will start with the pressure rating and I will set it to 10. In this tutorial, I will copy the formulas that we'll use for the parameter values from the other Revit file and simply paste them here. For all parameters, I will use the size lookup formula. So let's start with the end1 DU parameter. Revit changed this parameter value to 0, and the reason behind it is that at the moment the DN parameter has the value that is not present in the CSV file. So we need to change this value to some realistic value that is present in the CSV lookup table. I'll set it to 15 millimeters. But it is not yet enough for Revit to change the end1 DU parameter to some realistic value because it waits for the user to set the end2 DN parameter first. Let's see what happens next. I will add a size lookup formula for the end2 DU parameter. And for the end2 DN parameter, I will use 10 millimeters. It is a value that is present in the lookup table. So let's see what happens. Revit automatically sets the end1 and end2 DU parameters to 12,7 millimeters and 9,53 millimeters. So these are realistic parameter values from the ASME BPE standard. Alright, let's continue and fill in the other formulas. So it was the last formula that we needed to add. Now we have everything we need. By the way, we will upload the CSV file that we used in this tutorial together with this Revit family, so you will be able to find everything you need, all the formulas. So let's see how this geometry looks like. Here it is. And now we can add pipe connectors. I will go to the reference level view. And then I'll go to the Create tab. Find pipe connector. Select work plane, pick a plane, and I will click OK. Then I'll select on the reference plane where I want to place a pipe connector. Here it is. I will mirror it and then we'll adjust its position in the view. First, I will move this dimension marker to the central axis, and then I'll set this value to 0. Then I also want to change its diameter size. So in the properties, I will find the dimensions category and click on the rectangular on the right. So here we can assign an existing label to our pipe connector, and in this case it will be the end1 DN parameter. Let's add the second pipe connector. Again, I will go to Create, select Pipe Connector, select Work Plane, and then we'll click on the reference plane where our pipe connector must be placed. So here it is. It is already at the central axis, so we don't need to change its position. But also here, we'll change its diameter. So for this pipe connector, I will assign the end to the DN parameter, and I'll click OK. Then we'll go to the front view. We need to place this pipe connector at the level 0. How can we do it? I will change this value to 0 millimeters, and our pipe connector will move to the level 0. So that's it, we finished modeling. Let's temporarily hide both pipe connectors so that we can see the geometry, and we'll go to Family Types to make sure that our concentric reducer works across different sizes. Every time when I want to change the concentric reducer size, I need to change both the end1 DN and end2 DN parameters. So let's try a few sizes that are present in the CSV file and ASME BPE standard. It's 40 millimeters for the end1 and 20 millimeters for the end2. I'll click Apply and OK. Everything is working. Let's try a few more sizes. What about a larger diameter size? For example, 80 millimeters and 65 millimeters. It is also working. And what about 165 millimeters? Let's try also this size. Yes, the geometry adjusts to different nominal diameter sizes. And that's it for today. This is how you can create a parametric concentric reducer in Autodesk Revit. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel not to miss our future tutorials. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.